Hey everybody, what is going on? Juan here, and I'll be honest, I'm feeling a little bit hungry. You know what I could go for? I could go for a chicken dinner because that's right, I'm here to play PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, the game that everybody cannot stop talking about and I've been quite addicted to for quite some time, but I haven't gotten that chicken dinner. For those who don't know, this is a survival game, so if you played anything like H1Z1, King of the Kill, those type of games modes, this is exactly what that is, but dare I say better. You know, this is the only one that from the first time that I saw it, I was immediately tempted to begin playing it. I just loved everything about it. If you've played it, definitely drop a comment letting me know what are your thoughts about the game? What do you love most about it? What do you think can stand to improve? You know, this is still in early access, but the developers have been pretty open about the things that they want to do. They're going to be adding a new map. So I've also been playing this at Caffeine. So Caffeine is an alternate streaming service that I'll definitely be talking about down the line. You can follow me there at caffeine.tv/EpicJC. I've been playing Battlegrounds a couple of times there. And my experiences with the game have been both in, well, I've done all of the above. So I've done a single player, which is what I'm doing right now, not playing with any friends. I've done teams, and I've also done squads. Now, for single player, I've played up to, I've gone to top 5. I've actually managed to survive on multiple occasions top 5. And sadly, haven't been able to, to get that chicken dinner. So eventually I'm just going to starve to death. If you've been able to get that chicken dinner, let me know. How does that feel? That's got to feel majestic, just knowing that you finally achieved that goal. You probably cried a little bit. And, whoa. Okay, there's a gun somewhere that sounds horrible right now. This game is still in early access. Don't forget about that. There we go. Yeah, that was sounding really weird. I was a little worried that my computer was trapping itself there. But yeah, I'm still assuming that most people know what this game is all about. So as I mentioned, what happens is that you get dropped off somewhere here. So if you've watched the movie Battle Royale or movies like The Hunger Games or even The Condemned with Stone Cold Steve Austin, this is kind of similar to that. So people tend to strategize a lot how you play this. I'm just going to sort of wing it, really. So this is online only. You can play with up to 100 people, so the chances of you dying are insane. So I jumped off very early at the beginning. Something that's really important in this game is making sure you have headphones. So I'm not sure of how loud or not loud I'm talking right now. I'm trying to not yell because I have my volume as high as I can, because footsteps, gunshots, proximity, all of that plays a huge factor into this game. And it's one of the few games that I've really had to, be conscious about that. So back there you see somebody. That guy's not too far off. And if this is your first time taking a look at the game and there's some frame droppage, that's naturally part of how the game is so far. I'm recording right now, and I definitely feel a little bit more frame drop than usual. So hopefully it doesn't get... Hopefully it's not too bad. Can I get in here and lower the settings without dying? This is probably going to go wrong. But I'm just going to lower this to medium, so at least as you can see, you can just change everything. And that just messed up. So give me a second, because now the game is in full screen. So hopefully the game's running a little bit better now. I think it is. So I'm already doing bad, because I need a gun. I need a weapon. Now here's some gunshots to the right side. Okay, so we have a gun here. Now, there's people that are really picky about the guns that they choose and the attachments. I haven't really overanalyzed that to this point. I kind of just sort of play the game and hope to survive. I'm also not the camping type, because I know one of the big strategies that people recommend is, camping, making sure that you're just like staying still in a corner, some time goes by. I'm going to keep lowering the settings because I'm not sold on this. So now the game is running on low settings. So I certainly see a difference there, but you know what? I'll kind of take performance out of graphics right now. Hopefully they increase the compatibility so when I record my webcam and game separately, so I actually have 2 instances of OBS running, which is a little draining. So I'm not doing too bad right now, like in terms of weapons. I got a couple of things. What's here? You know what? I haven't released a crossbow. I will equip the beanie, though, just so I can pretend to look cool. And I'm still in the circle, so you see this wide circle around. You want to make sure you're always within that circle. After a while, there will be a blue circle that's going to sort of force you to get inside of the white one. And if you're behind that blue one, you're actually going to take damage. And that circle is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller as the game keeps progressing. So the odds of you playing like a 3-hour session of this is actually pretty small. Because ideally, the game is going to keep doing its best to keep minimizing the space for you. So there's a building up ahead. I'm going to try to make my way over there. Hopefully I can get some equipment. Plus, the circle doesn't reduce its size directly down the middle, but I just feel safer going here. The thing you always want to watch out for are open doors, because doors are always closed by default. So if you see something open, that's not good. Okay, so you see that red dot there. So there's probably people over there. And the game actually starts just unleashing bombs in that area. So you want to make sure you're indoors, or otherwise you can die. See, like, I can't tell if that's a door. Just gonna keep going here. So we got a couple things. Seems like there's another crossbow. And the crossbow was something that was not initially in the game. That was added later. So it really shows the commitment of the developers to keep adding different features to the game. There's a gas mask. Energy drink. You can pick up bandages, first aid kits to keep you healed. Because you are pretty vulnerable. Oh. There's somebody in here. There's totally somebody in here. Oh, this is the hard part, man. So I'm holding control just to make sure my footsteps aren't as loud. But that gunshot could have easily come from here. Let's do this, gang. I could camp it out, but that's no fun. I don't play games to get bored. What's this? So it's like a red dot? No, holographic. Okay. Can I equip that? Yes, I can. So yeah, whoever that person is, they're pretty close to me. I feel like I'm playing Call of Duty now. Which I'm actually interested in playing the new one. If the World War II Call of Duty is good, I'll definitely check it out. So if you're somebody that's taking a Call of Duty break, I'd love to know. Like, are you planning on playing that? Because I am. I haven't bought a new Call of Duty game in forever. I have Advanced Warfare for PS4 that I got for like $3 used, but I barely played it just because I can't play shooters on console. So let's take a look at the circle. As you can see, even though the circle's here at the bottom, that red dot is very much there. Oh, that was super close. Let me just take a quick look here. Because I can tell nobody's been here, so at least I can pick up a backpack. There are different levels. There's actually a helmet here. So that will help with headshots. Keep myself alive a little longer. Thing is, those shots could easily be coming from one of those buildings over there. Uh-oh. Okay. People are getting killed. Why am I doing this? I keep actually turning my head, thinking even though I can do that in the game, I'm doing it. So this isn't VR. So apparently this game's eventually going to have a hardcore mode that's first-person mode only. And I can't even imagine the difficulty spike that's going to have. Because one of the benefits right now is that if I want to peek in the corner, I can just do this and not have to be exposed. There's not a big incentive right now for me to move, simply because I'm covered. There's some equipment around here. I haven't heard steps, and it definitely seems like people are all the way over there. There are vehicles, by the way, like that one. That's the boogie, if I'm not mistaken. So there's vehicles for 2 people, 4 people. They added a motorcycle. As a matter of fact, I think that's a usable vehicle. Some of them aren't. Like, obviously, that one down there. That one's seen better days, but... I'm going to slowly move. Not sure if this is a good idea or not, but I'm going to try it. And even though I lowered the graphics to a low settings, like, this game doesn't look bad. I've seen a lot of these games that are early access that the animation is very stiff. You know, some of the things here can definitely be better, but it's early access, and enough people have purchased this to the point where the developers probably have enough money to make the game they want the way they want to make it without skimping on features and optimization. Because right now, optimization, I think, is key. Oh, I think I heard something. Also, streaming this game is so crazy. Just seeing the people, you know, hanging out with you, giving you recommendations, especially those that are experienced at the game. Okay, I think it's time for me to leave now. Okay, so the gunshots are still happening. So I'm going to make my way out from where I came from. I think that's yet another vehicle, but it's really tricky if you use a vehicle simply because everybody's going to know where you are. Although on my last caffeine stream, I actually did that, and I ended up in the top 5. Oddly enough. I ran a guy over, and people just couldn't kill me. Eventually, one of them gave me a massive headshot. But it was super cool just to see me running around and people just not knowing how to react. Because I was purposely trying to get killed. Like, I'm not... You know, I talk about hashtag pro gaming sometimes on the channel. I'm just a big fan of having fun in games. I used to play competitive way back in the day, and it's cool, but it's not for me. I play games to have fun, so even if I'm playing Overwatch, which I definitely got to do a video on Overwatch soon, I just enjoy playing. And if I win, cool, I'm going to try to do my best, but if I don't, I'm not going to go out and break my controller for the millions of views. So we can deduct that there's got to be somebody down here for sure. And if you notice, now I'm closer to the outer edge of the white circle. You can see the blue one there. We're still just starting out, so that's going to take a while before it really closes down on us. Some people actually try to stay within the blue circle and the white circle. I've seen that as a legit strategy, but I'm already here. I'm not going to go back. Okay, notice how those doors... Okay, there's definitely somebody behind me, so I'm just going to run right now. I want to make my way inside one of these buildings at least. Keep hearing gunshots. problem is because I lowered the graphical settings because of the anti-aliasing. I sometimes keep thinking I see... Whoa. Whoa. That is right across from me. Okay, I'm getting myself into this building right here. Because I am super exposed right now. Come on. Just let me in, buddy. There's a really good chance there's somebody in here. Because I sometimes hang out here. So you gotta look at every little inch of the place. I think I saw a bandage, but I'm not gonna get that yet. Is that a bandage? Yeah. I'll get a handgun just in case. Ideally, you don't want to be in a scenario where you have to use... I want to at least be able to identify where they are. I have to say, out of all the third-person / first-person shooters that I played in the last little while, this gives you the most sense of realism of trying to survive. Like, unless you want to go guns blazing and just mess around, you play this pretty close to how you would actually do this in real life. You know, like, you want to get some weapons, you want to get some bandages, you want to camp out a little bit. If you hear a gunshot, you're not just going to immediately go to it like you would maybe a Call of Duty. You want to try to just find where they are just so you can keep an eye on them. And it's a sense in gaming that I hadn't have up until like SOCOM for the PlayStation 2. I love the SOCOM games. And those games gave me that sense. Okay, so I hear a car. And I want to say the car's coming from this way. So we're still doing good in the circle. Already made the top 5. I've yet to see a single soul. So thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me here in the video. Even though we can't communicate live, I at least feel like you and I are in this together. You're like right here. You're like right there laying on the couch. And I'm like telling you, hey, we need to like actually survive. Can you please help me out? You're like, man, we're going to die when we're going to die. Not sure if that's a sniper, but that's definitely coming from the left. There's a red dot sight, but I'm happy with what I have right now. So basically, once this blue circle gets to the point of the white one, that's when it's going to get even smaller. Oh, and we're at a red zone, so that's definitely confirming that there are more people here. And I hear a car. Hear gunshots. Will somebody at least pop out and say hi? Seriously, I just want to see some people. That's coming from the left. For sure. Like, the tricky situation here is that these people probably know where at least 2 or 3 of them are. If you keep hearing gunshots, like, this is a game where you don't want to ideally just shoot randomly. Like, you don't want to shoot unless you know that there's a high chance you can kill that person. So then shooting tells me, like, hey, I know you're over there. And likewise to the other person. So then I'm just sitting here in the middle, like, not really sure what to do. Okay, so now we have ourselves a massive problem. I'm outside of the white circle, which means that I need to move over here, which is where the gunshots are coming from. Now, we still have some time. And I hear a car. Oh, there it is. Okay, signs of life, finally. We finally see somebody. Okay, so I'm just gonna go downstairs. This is tricky. This is really tricky. Because either I go right, where I know there's people, or I go left, where I'm out wide in the open. Yeah, like those gunshots are 500% coming from the right. So I gotta go really quiet, man, but this is... There's another door here, but that doesn't help. Let's do it. I don't expect there to be people walking my way here. Whoa. I don't want to go out. I don't want to go where the bad people are. I'm just a dude with the cool red shirt. Thing is, I gotta start walking. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I may die. The odds of me dying right now. 3, 2, 1, go! Playground! Let's play in the playground. No time for that. No time for that. No, no. Okay, part 1 completed. Part 1 done. There's a car. Pretty sure the action's going on in that house over there. So I'm just gonna turn into that tree. I'm just gonna turn in... Oh no! I'm getting shot at! I'm getting shot at! Bullets! Bullets! I'm hit. I'm a hit. The worst part is all I got is this stupid rock to keep me alive right now with terrible shadowing because I'm in low graphic settings. So the moment I pop out, he's totally going to get me. And yeah, he's got to be in that house. So like right now, if anybody just comes over here, I'm dead. I am very dead. So I'm actually trying to do this then. There's the blue zone. No! Oh no, I'm super dead right now. No! Do not kill me! Do not kill me! No! I'm somehow still alive. I have an energy drink, so let me drink that. Actually, I have a bandage, so let me heal up quickly. Oh man. Look at that blue circle, it's right there. I'm gonna officially enter the blue zone in a couple of seconds. Yep, there it is. I should be able to make it though. My concern is everybody behind me. Like right now, I don't think I can actually stop. No! Where are they? No! Oh, come on. Number 27. I got to number 27. That's not too bad, right? Oh, man. So, I didn't get a chicken dinner, but I'm going to keep trying my best. I'm going to keep trying my best to get some of that chicken dinner. There wasn't a lot of violence. There was maybe not a lot of action happening here at PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds for this session. But when you do get that, when you manage to get that one kill matters far more than 50 kills on Call of Duty or damn near any other first-person shooter or third-person shooter that I've ever played. So gang, if you like this video and you're watching on video with me, make sure to upvote and follow, subscribe on YouTube, give me a huge thumbs up. Feel free to recommend me any other games that you would like me to cover on the channel. It's the summertime. The summer is finally here. Look forward to all of the videos that I have coming up. If you want me to play some more PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, definitely drop the comments suggesting different strategies. So that chicken dinner is finally mine. So until next time, I'm Juan. You can check me out at facebook.com/epicgc for micro blogs about the things that I have coming down the pipeline for the channel. Never forget that the chicken dinner may not be mine, but the epic journey continues.